Welcome to White Coat Black Sheep, where science gets curious and dogma gets uncomfortable. I'm Dr. Civelli, and with us today we have...
Hey, S.I.L.A.S Black, a.k.a. David
I know you
Watkins.
do something fun.
I know. You know I'm crazy, man. Yeah, I know me on camera already.
We're talking physiology, evidence, and world medicine. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a day.
I'm being held hostage, by the way. Those
You
who
are.
don't know. I'm here against my will.
And you know what? While you're here, we're going to ask you the questions that we're not supposed to ask, but probably should.
Okay.
And if you care about health and think there's a better way, welcome to the show. So let's hear it. How's it been since I saw you from our 12 o'clock workout and I died?
Oh, it's been busy.
I
So
bet.
I've had 2 more clients after you.
Amazing.
I destroyed them, and I've had a new guy.
Leg day for anybody?
No. I think tonight I got 3 more after you.
Okay.
And then my personal workout, and I think tonight somebody's going to have leg
This
day.
guy works hard. You're one of the hardest working people that I know.
Don't do that to
No,
me.
your work ethic is unmatched. It is unmatched. Yeah. Where do you think it comes from?
Put me on the spot like that, doctor.
I couldn't send you the list of questions
I'll
before.
be quick. The reason I work so hard is that's how I was raised. I was raised by my mom and my grandma, and they always had 2 to 3 jobs depending on, what the situation was, and so I picked it up from there.
Just do what you have to do.
Yeah.
Show up. And...
They never let us go without. Yeah, we struggled, but they never let us go without, and it was because they worked so hard that we were able to have, the things we had. I remember, it's funny, in high school, short story is, people used to make fun of me because my clothes weren't always name brand.
Oh.
But it didn't matter to me because they were new.
Yeah.
So you got name brand as hand-me-down.
Yeah.
I got brand new stuff,
Yeah.
And it was from my mom and grandma working there. Am I censored on this, or is this uncensored?
You're good. We can always bleep anything.
Yeah, I'll watch it. And,
you go wild.
Yeah, I get to talk about my background, and I get give you the real story.
I want the real story.
Yeah, what was really sitting. I'm just kidding.
How you really feel?
I watched them just work hard, so I knew in order to change our situation, or at least not let your situation get worse, I had to work. I had to grind. So. It's just been something that it was instilled in me. I come from a family where you don't complain, you just get it done. So complainers and me do not get along. I think we talked about that earlier. I'm not the one you want to sit and complain
It's wasted energy.
Yeah. But
put that into something useful.
Right. But I can't tolerate it. Because I'm like, I don't know what that's like.
Mm-hmm.
If I need a bill paid or I'm behind on something, I go, what do I need to get done to make this happen?
People can't do that. That's pretty awesome.
Really? See, I don't know.
They can't. They'd rather a lot of people just sit down and depression sets in, and then and that is a condition in itself. Okay, I do understand that part medically, but also there's the part where like your motivation, your drive, the behaviors that you've learned have really transcended however you're physically experiencing this, whatever the situation is, and you just like push through.
It's always worked. It's never failed me.
Yeah.
And again, I think that is a part of you choosing your stressors. Yes, it's stressful to be behind on bills and not have things. It's also stressful to fight forward and try to figure it out. So I think I just choose my stressor wisely.
I love that. Yes.
Because they're
both are hard.
They're both hard.
Yeah.
I choose to fight through it and go forward and figure it out versus sit here and soak. To me, that is the worser evil,
Yes.
Because that can lead to other things. That can lead to addiction. That can lead, Whereas me, I'm like, okay, I'm motivated to go get it. I don't have time to sit and soak. We got to figure this out.
Right.
While I'm running through the water, while I'm running through the mud.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because in the process, I might find a nugget that can help me.
Yeah.
So I may think the goal is 60 miles away. Mm-hmm. When I get started, I may get 15 and go, this is what I needed.
Yeah.
I can relax now.
Yeah.
I thought I was prepared for this long journey.
Yeah.
In the process of me taking that journey versus sitting, I found something that can help me, and I can stop a lot sooner. I can rest a lot sooner, let me say. So that's where it comes from.
Yeah. Is there anything that you saw your parents do, like push forward through, where you're like, I probably want to do things differently?
Uh, it's funny because exactly what we talked about. I feel like is my gift and my curse. I cannot relax. You know, I can't. I want to. I
It's
know
a
I
real
need
thing.
to. Same with rest. Like I can run full speed off 3-4 hours. You know, whereas I know people need 8 to 10, 10 to 12, things like that. Even certain doctors have told me I need more rest, but I'm wired. You
Yeah.
know, like people ask me, how do you do it? Like I don't run off a lot of caffeine if you know, outside of like pre-workout for working out, but like coffee, I drink coffee black. I don't need, and I
Yeah.
don't always have coffee. You
Yeah.
know, it's like right now it's just something to have. It's not I need it, you know.
Yeah.
But that to
It's like
me
for
is something
comfort.
that I've seen them just go and not relax. Like
Yeah.
we
Same.
didn't go on a lot of vacations. We didn't do a lot of trips, you know, because of always working,
Yeah.
always trying to, you know, and I don't necessarily remember if they were paycheck to paycheck. Both my mom and grandma are teachers, so we know what teacher salaries and stuff were, you
Yeah.
know, are now and were back then. So
Right.
I don't think that we struggled enough to not be able to do those things. I think because of my parents and, you know, always working and grinding and trying to make sure we didn't fall
Yeah.
short, it just led to us never doing vacations and trips and things like that. Like I remember a couple. I don't remember a lot though. So gift and the curse is I'm always go, go, go. I'm never relaxing. You know, I'm never resting. And so I think that's something that I've seen them do that I want to change.
Yeah.
And I've done some adjustments to try to change that, but that'd probably be the biggest thing.
I think what is like insane to me is to imagine that is exactly who I am as well, right? Like you just match the energy of like whatever, you get the job done, you just push through it. But imagine like your body then fails you. That's the part where it like messes with my head. Cause I'm like, oh, I don't want to spiral in that moment. You have to mentally have some toughness that is just kind of in reserve to really imagine. And as I go patient to patient, especially in the elderly care, I'm just like, I watch them live their worst nightmare, and a lot of them have our mindset, and they still feel like 29 in their heart and in their mind. You know, they don't imagine that they are as old as they are, but at some point, you know, your body does stop performing, and so mentally,
I
you
know
gotta
for a
process
fact
it.
that my body will shut down 3 times a year.
Three
And
times a year,
3 times a year.
predictably.
Yeah. So
What does that mean?
And it's when I don't rest and
Okay.
recover,
Okay.
and I continue to push through. You know, I'm not getting sleep. I get to a point where I'm so busy that I'm not even watching my diet, meaning not even eating horribly, just
Probably not eating.
exactly because I'm booked.
You're fasting.
I'm back right. We'll talk about that too, but I know it almost is like now that it's different. It's almost like a COVID symptom. You know, my body will just start aching, and I'm like, oh no, here it comes.
That aching because you're nutrient deficient, right? It's like you're catabolic.
Yeah,
And your cortisol's
exactly.
high.
Yeah,
And I hate when that
yeah.
happens.
You're stressed.
And
you're
you
tired.
need the
you're overworked. Yeah.
So I'm gonna look this up, okay? But so the opposite of cortisol is really DHEA. So I am going to look into because mine, for example, is low. Because I'm very similar to you. I'm like the female version. So mine is very high, and then so I'm working on that. But then my DHA is very low, and I need to flip them.
And my legs will go first.
Yeah.
I can't walk. Like it's painful to walk. And then the rest of my body will follow through, and I'll have to be out for 4 days, you know, and that sucks too because mentally I'm so wired to grind, and now physically I cannot. And I'm forced to take off work. I'm forced to take off clients or
Because
cancel
your
clients.
body's forcing you.
I physically.
Yeah.
You know, and then, you know, that messes with your mental. But physically, my body will shut down and get in that state to where I have to, like, literally lay down and sleep, you know, 20 plus hours to
And it's not viral.
Yeah, no.
Like, you know that you're not, like, there's not a flu.
No.
Yeah.
I know, and it's based off the habits. So, again, I know when it's coming because I'm like, oh, man.
I'm going catabolic again.
Yeah, here it come. I go, okay, I did this, and then I haven't, you know, navigated the waters.
I move my guys.
I don't know how to play chess, by the way, so.
We're working on it.
But, yes, so 3 times a year I know when it happens.
Is it around holidays or any certain times that expectations are much higher than they're normally?
To me, I notice it either before a level up or before a change in routine that's dramatic, meaning I will go from working, bartending 3 to 4 days to 6 days because I'm covering for somebody who's out on leave or injured. And then you add those extra 3 to 4 days on top of my already current schedule, personal training. And I do that for, a month or so. I know it's going to come because I
With
know
this shift that you've, after the new year and you have new roles, responsibilities, goals, your business is taken off. Do you foresee that same cycle, or is there any time that you would like probably say no when otherwise you would have used to have said yes?
currently, as of that, yes, because I know better now. And I know that I have to take care of myself, and not doing that has done not a significant amount of damage, but it has done damage that I feel I could have paid more attention to and
Preventable.
avoided. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that I know that, I will say no to things. Even though it's rare,
It's
but I
so
will
tempting.
do. Yeah. It has to be
It's like, what's one more shift?
right.
And then you count the money that you would make, or like, what's one more of this or that?
Yeah.
So,
Well,
yeah.
like Valentine's Day, I had clients at 5:30 in the morning, and I had from 5:30 to 9:30, and then I got like an hour to go home, take the dogs out, eat, change, get to the bar by 10:45, 11:15 sometimes, depending on what shift,
Yeah.
and I'm there till 4. So I planned on being there till 4. It was Valentine's Day. We were very busy. In the middle of my shift, they go, "Hey, we need you to stay."
Yeah.
And I go, you know. I'm like, man, I planned on being off, and I'm like, you know what? It's Valentine's Day. We'll make it work, And I ended up pulling a double, getting off, and tried to work out. It didn't work. I got to the gym and immediately had to realize that my body was done for the day, and had to shut it down. But I tried, So that was probably one of the times where I said no, because I was like, I need this workout. I haven't had time to work out. Like, I need this.
Yeah.
And I went to the gym, and I was like,
I love that you took that time. That's like putting back in, even though it did put you more catabolic. I think the growth hormone spurt, the testosterone boost, all of those that you force your muscle to produce when you do those workouts, I think that's the space where you actually put more back in. And it doesn't mean that you ate well after, but it does mean that it just activates your body to make more.
Yeah. I see what you're
And
saying.
yeah, I think that it's better than what, like drinking to unwind or whatever, is the other alternative.
Try to avoid those. you
Yeah.
know. I have them occasionally, balance. I'm still
Yeah.
working on balance.
Yeah. Do you think that if you didn't work this hard, that it would take away from where you're at?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I am one of those people where in my space, I refuse to be outworked, and I don't think anybody's better than me. And if you will challenge me, I will accept all challenges. So in my space, I feel I dominate, and I dominate for that reason.
Yeah.
Let's just take the trainer role. Bartending is a whole nother beast. I've been doing that for a while too, but
Yeah.
training is my passion. I do house calls, I do video calls, I'll do out of town. There's really nothing I won't do if that means me keeping that client consistent and helping them hit their goals.
Yeah.
When you come to me as a client, it's no longer about what I want. I don't care.
Yeah.
You come to me for a goal. If I say yes to you and accept you, you also have to realize that you signed your life away. So people will come and they're like, I'm paying you. I need you to fully understand what this means.
Yeah.
Because I'm not one of
You're
those coaches
soldiered
that
out.
is just going to take your money and be
Yeah.
like, whatever.
Yeah.
You go out of town. Okay, does your hotel have a gym?
Yeah.
Send me a video.
Yeah.
I need to know what's there. I'll reprogram you so you can work out of town.
Yep.
You don't have a gym? Okay. We're doing body weight workouts. I got a couple of programs for that. I'm going to hold you accountable as much as I possibly can. Now, I'm not going to go at your pace and gauge how hard I can push you, but just know that that's what I will. You came to me with a goal.
Yeah.
And this money is not going to be wasted.
Yeah.
And I feel like another reason that's why I'll dominate. You need to use a session to go to Luigi's and figure out what to eat. Let's do it.
Yep.
You need a session just to come mentally exert everything that you've been going through. And so we don't need to work out. We need to walk a mile around the block and back. Let's do it.
Yep.
There's so much that I'm willing to do to make sure as a client, as a person, as a friend, you're on track to your goals, because I want to see you succeed just as much as I want myself. And I think
I recognize that just in the sessions that I've had. And I mean, and I'm getting outcomes.
Right.
And I love it. And I feel better than I've ever felt.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. The clothes fit different, and that's cool too.
But I feel like I that's why I dominate in that space. Because it's not just, I'm going to take your money, you're going to get some results. It's like, I'm going to change your life.
Yeah.
Whether you, take the motivation from me, you take the workouts, you lose weight, whatever, like you overcome whatever, like you're going to get something from me that is going to dramatically change your life.
Yeah.
Or I won't accept you at all.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think there's also like a little bit of like therapy sesh too.
Yeah.
To just like vent.
Absolutely.
So that helps. So yeah, I think showing up is the hardest part. And then once you do, clients do show up. When I show up, you just, you get a lot more than just a workout, and just the movement, the way that you should move is just super helpful, and it makes all the difference. I was doing it wrong for so long.
So did I.
And it hits different when you're doing it properly. So
definitely, it makes a big difference, because it's like, how can I put this? It's like having the keys to a car, but not knowing how to drive. You have everything in front of you that you need to get to A to B, but because you don't know how to use it, it's useless.
Yeah.
I don't care if you have, $400,000 Ferrari or whatever. You don't know how to drive it. It's pointless sitting in front of you.
I wouldn't know how to drive it. I sat in.
I think you can figure it out.
No. It actually. Okay, so the closest thing I guess to that I ever sat in was like the BMW i8. And as soon as I learned how to like open it, and then I sat in it, I was terrified like whenever the door is gonna come down, because I'm like, now what?
Okay, I'm gonna put this on camera. We're going to go test drive. So one of my first mentors used to have me go weekly and test drive luxury cars. So I've been in a lot of them. Probably my favorite that I would never buy, and this is
your favorite that you would never buy?
I would never buy.
Because you don't want it. Like you don't. Yeah, not your thing.
So as a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
I was in the Lamborghini. What version was that? Oh man, I can't remember. Not Murcielago. What's the other one? Starts with a G. How do you say it?
I'm really bad at cars.
I can't make Gallardo. That one.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna get that wrong.
Justin,
Again,
do you know?
I've only been is once, but anyway, I'm too big for it.
It's Italian.
So when I say
we're little, we're little people.
And I already have a little car. Those that know,
funny.
don't laugh at my little car. I drive a Fiat. It's turbo. Can't be called anyway.
It's so cute.
Yeah,
I never thought about that.
It's more roomy than it looks. But anyway, those cars, like I've been in certain Lambos. I've been in certain Ferraris and Porsche. 6 feet, 200 plus people can't fit in those cars.
Oh my gosh.
So I think back, along like they do clothes, like certain clothes, we don't skip leg day. I can't fit into certain jeans. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But cars are the same way.
Yeah.
I feel like they make them for a certain type of person, because there's no way.
Small Italians.
Yeah. You get a bodybuilder and a Lambo, we're going to be stuck.
Oh my gosh, never thought about that.
Again, that's why I say even if I had the money, I wouldn't buy this. I don't fit comfortably.
That'd be the most uncomfortable ride. Be like,
it
yay,
is.
let's drive something else.
Yeah, and I think I prefer comfort over anything, So there's plenty of cars I've test drove that are comfortable, that are still luxury, but those just. So I know certain people are uncomfortable. I know a lot of people are uncomfortable in those cars, but
I don't like how claustrophobic they feel.
I think too, some of those places you like. If I get into a crash, it's done.
Right? There's just
I'm already trapped. I already feel like I'm trapped. And everything's so close, I don't have any room.
Yeah.
So, but you think if there's an airbag here, and here, and here, I'm even more boxed in.
Yeah.
So,
but if Ferrari wants to sponsor this podcast, I would still say thank you, and we would take the keys and we would show the car.
No, you are going to drive.
I would sit in it.
You're going to drive. We'll take you to the track. Okay, where it's safe, and we'll take. Actually, we'll go to
I'd
Vegas.
scream the
They
whole
got the
time.
speedway in the
"Ah."
Vegas. You can go test drive any car.
Oh my
We'll
gosh.
test drive,
Clear the
and you get to
track.
sit in it before you.
I mean,
All right, Val's here. Dr. Val's here. Can we get the whole track cleared? Just in case.
it would not go well. Okay, I did a little bit of reading since I saw you, and there's this article. There's really not a lot of mind-blowing, like well done articles on BPC 157.
Oh, yes.
There's a lot of research. There are studies that have been done, proper ones, 2 in particular. But I think there were a few issues that came up so that they were not accepted by the medical community as double-blinded placebo.
Okay.
So it could be used as moving forward into higher, phase 1 through 4 trials.
Yes.
They attempted phase 1 and phase 2, and it didn't go past that.
Okay.
I feel like at this point, what I could find is that it did make BPC 157 did make it to the list of not reasonably safe, but the FDA didn't push that forward from there.
Okay.
And then I don't know. It's considered a category 2, if that means anything to anybody.
Okay.
But do we still love it? I mean, I do.
Yeah, we still love it.
We still love it.
Yeah.
And
it again, and you and I know, and me being in the health and fitness industry as well.
high risk musculoskeletal injury.
Yeah. But
tendon
how many
tears.
supplements say not FDA approved and are wonderful,
And that's
really
where
help?
that's the space that it falls into.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
it
the
fits
chemical
right in. Yeah.
supplements.
Yeah, because there's so many pre-workouts out there, and it's like,
Yeah.
I have one that says not for human consumption, but I go,
Yes.
so what is it for? I'll send you a picture, but on the back it says not for human consumption.
Yeah.
It's a pre-workout. So
And BPC falls into that category as well.
So again, it's
Research
one of those
only.
things I feel like they need to get on top of it. When it comes to things like this, if it's highly used and people are using it, I think you need to go ahead and speed that process up and either do more work or because now you're getting a ton of people taking this, and having great effects.
Yeah.
But again, we may not know all the negative effects, years down the road. But I feel like because it's so popular and it's so prevalent, the head guys or the whatever you want to call them up there, they need to get on it.
Yeah. And so I guess the way that they are getting on it is I guess sort of the research at least is like people are producing studies on the people in the industry who are just reporting like their self-reported outcomes and experiences. So if people taking it just post about it, that is being collected, and they are putting that into current reports, which are meaningful. And it has some value. I think right now, like we're in our own way with the way the U.S. likes to do things. But,
I hate that.
just a few fun facts. I don't know if these terms mean anything to you, but for BPC 157, so we know it does a lot of things, and specifically, this increases your blood vessel vascularity production. Have you heard of VEGF?
No.
VEGF. So that's exactly what you're increasing. That increases the vascularity. You see blood vessels. That is part of what BPC 157 can do. There's a few, right? Yeah. So more VEGF, more vascularity. Nitric oxide, growth hormones increased. COX-2 is decreased. COX-2, like if you were taking ibuprofen, COX-2 is decreased. So anti-inflammatory property. IL-6 and TNF-alpha, those are inflammatory cytokines. So those are going to tell your body that you feel sick or rest. If you get the flu, if you have some sort of virus or cold, you'll have increased IL-6, TNF-alpha. So BPC 157 decreases those. So that's why you do get a feeling of like a lift. I feel good. I feel
it needs to be.
So it's pretty awesome.
It
and I hope
wonderful.
you learned something.
I did. I did learn something. It literally sounds like a over-the-counter medicine.
I think one day it will be.
Again, that's what I'm saying. It already sounds like that's what it is. And so you already foreshadowed that. I think that's where it's going to be.
If you had cancer, this would not be a good one. Based on these factors that we increase.
Okay.
Anytime you increase VEGF, for example, you increase the blood flow to an area, you don't want to do that with cancer cells. So
because it's just spreading them, I guess, almost. Got it.
Yeah. Aside from that,
got it.
You should be good. So like muscle repair, tendon repair, you're increasing the receptors, you're increasing the repair mechanisms, and you are getting that healing. You are knocking down inflammation.
I love it.
That's pretty cool.
It's been a month and a half almost since I started taking it, and it's
you notice
been wonderful.
A difference?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
Recovery is a lot easier.
I don't see you like messing with your traps at all.
Or my knees, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bodybuilders got bad knees, not only from that, but just all the sports. But so yeah, I definitely have had it. It's definitely impacted me. It's allowed me to recommend and refer not only the supplement, but you, Miss Awesome. Okay, the doc is awesome, man. I don't care what you say, doc. You're awesome.
Thank you.
And I love you. But yes, I've referred multiple people to you because of it.
Oh, thank you. And I appreciate it.
So I'm your lab rat. I'm okay with that. It's okay.
Not for human consumption.
Yeah, But yeah.
Well, how can people get a hold of you if they wanted to train with you? Because you're awesome as well, and what you do is powerful and changing lives. So how do people change their life?
First, you're going to go to Dr. Val and get your blood work done. And then
click the link in the bio.
Click the link in the bio on Dr. Val's page, okay? Get your blood work done. She'll send me you to me. But you can find me at S.I.L.A.S Black, any social media platform except for Facebook. It's David Watkins. We can talk about that in person, why that is. We'll put that on the podcast for people. I think we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Anyway, but yes. So
I'm not good at posting it, though, so
that's okay.
Yeah.
Through you, and you can post when you post this, through you to me, and we'll get it done together.
So health and fitness, wellness,
nutrition,
we're here for it.
Motivation,
healing, recovery,
that injury is what prevention. We hit it all.
Yep.
Therapy.
Yep. Survive on sleep, no sleep.
Yes. Couples therapy.
Yeah.
Bring your spouse, your loved one, your friend, family member.
I love couple patients, dynamics, and I feel like they're even competitive. So bring that on.
That's what makes it nice too.
Yeah.
We get the home life competitive again.
I
easy.
know. That's healthy.
So kids as well. Not just babysitting. I do take care of your kids too, get them in shape too. But yeah, so through you, they can find me. I'm not hiding. We're not hiding from each other.
All right.
So.
Well, I know it is time, so
yes.
I'll let you get to it. Thank you so much for coming out. You were awesome. I appreciate having you on. Yes.
That's what I like. Okay.
All right.
And I will see you, Friday?
Yes.
Okay.
Friday. I'll be
Y'all
there.
have a great day. Shout out Justin in the back, making sure we okay on the levels.
Yep.
Okay. And Beacon Studio.
Yep.
Been with them for a long time too. So definitely support
them.
them.
I'm going to checkmate him one of these days once I learn how to do this. You're in check. Now you're in check.